Hey y'all, it's Lindsey. Today and tomorrow are the Amazon Prime days for the summer season. And I wanted to sort of sift through those, see if there was anything that I thought was worthy of looking at a little closer. I will say on Amazon Prime days, there's often a lot of junk that you have to weed through in order to find any real gems. And on a cursory glance, I don't really see a ton that I can't do without, but there are a few things that I noticed that I was like, that might be interesting if you are in the market for that. I tend to focus on more of the kitchen type appliance things, some of the grocery items that we might regularly keep on hand at our house. And also because I'm starting to be more intentional with my exercise and my fitness in general, I'm kind of looking in that realm as well. Let's sift through some of these things and see if there's anything worthy of our attention. Here is Amazon's Prime Day page. I have the top brands selected. I find this helps me to weed through some of the less than reputable products and just get straight down to business. My main focus is looking at kitchen things or other exercise type equipment. Here's a Ninja air fryer. If you don't yet have an air fryer, Ninja brand is a quality brand. I have not tried this particular one. However, I do know that there are loads of reviews on Ninja brand products. So that gives a little bit of reassurance. This Vital Proteins is on sale right now for $30 for the largest container they sell. Vital Proteins is a quality brand. So if you are interested in some collagen, that's a good one to be able to get your hands on. I've used that in the past. And we're still scrolling through here. Kasori has an air fryer that is on a Prime Day deal. I really enjoy my Kasori air fryer. It has served my family well for years. This one is a 6-quart size, but it's kind of a compact shape, which means that it might fit better in some smaller kitchen spaces. I'm going to ignore that KitchenAid mixer right there and scoot over here to this Instant Pot. If you don't yet have an Instant Pot, I always encourage people to at least try it out. I don't have a slow cooker at all. I use my Instant Pot for everything. $65 is not an unreasonable price for an Instant Pot. As you can see, there's loads of other things here. This Ninja blender, if you don't yet have a high quality blender, Ninja does create a good one. I personally prefer my Vitamix, but I did use a high powered Ninja blender for many, many years before I got a hold of a Vitamix. Here is a dual air fryer where you can have two independent things air frying at the same time if you have loads of space and need for that. That is on Prime Day deals right now. And then here we go. We've got a Blackstone griddle. My husband has a portable one of these. It wasn't quite that expensive. $350 or $340 is, it's better than full price. We're going to go ahead and view some more deals, see what else the Amazon has for us. Here is a Vitamix that is on sale for $400. I've never tried this series, so I'm not sure if it's an amazing blender for that price. We're going to keep scrolling here. There's a lot of repetitive items that I'm just not interested in at all. I see a lot of pots and pans, a lot of electronics. Here we go. This rubber dumbbell is interesting. 25-pound dumbbell for $25, $1 per pound essentially. That's a pretty reasonable price for, a few dumbbells on for a home gym. And then over here, this hex-clad hybrid nonstick deep dish type of a cooktop ware. I've been interested in this, but have not actually dug into the hex-clad too terribly deeply. But we're going to keep scrolling through. I'm not really seeing much that is really standing out to me that I just have to go investigate. Here's some more air fryers. The Instant brand air fryer here. Instant is a reputable brand, which is always beneficial. At $60, that's not terrible for a 4-quart volume on that basket. I see some more little hand weights, plenty of vacuums, apparently. If you need vacuums, Amazon has got those aplenty. But ultimately, there's just not a ton of things that are catching my attention. these KitchenAid or stand mixers, they are really expensive, but they're not really on a good enough sale to mention. More Instant Pots are on Prime Day deals. Here, this 10-in-1 pressure cooker. It's a 6-quart size on sale for $100. This one seems to be a little bit more involved than our standard 6-quart one, but maybe that's really helpful if you are looking for some guidance on the Instant Pot. It looked like it had a lot of recipes that came with it. Here we go. A Ninja Foodie. What price are we? $150. That's not, I don't know. It's kind of hard. It claims that it's on a 42% discount, but is it really? I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a few more deals, just in case something catches my eye. It is a little bit exhausting to constantly run through and see more and more of the same things, and nothing really seems to be standing out. Here's where I'd like to say that if you don't need things for your household, or if you haven't been actively watching for something specific, I don't know that I would spend too much time invested in this Prime Day sale this year. Oh, here's some all-clad cookware. I really like my all-clad stainless steel skillet. $400 is kind of a tough pill to swallow for a price tag. So I'm not too sure that I will be biting in the bullet on that one. In fact, I know I'm not going to, but their stainless steel cookware is very good. I like it very much. But it's one of those things. I have cookware, so why spend that much money on something that I already have, something that works? So in these times, it's kind of hard to justify spending lots of money on some of these products just because they are quote unquote on a deal. And I want to encourage you that if you don't need things, then definitely steer clear. It's going to be okay. There's a lot of fear of missing out with things of this nature, but ultimately, the worst thing, in my opinion, is buying things because you're afraid of them not being on as good a deal later, and then wind up not using them. So, just lots of just little things here and there. I'm not seeing too much that really is striking my eye. So let's see if we can't find some more targeted exercise type things here. Maybe I need to search for that. This is the GoCrun Pilates bar kit thing. This $22.39. I think that's a really good price to get some resistance equipment that's extremely compact and easily accessible. So that is a really good one to consider. And then also the Revo walking pads seem to all have a prime deal day going on right now. I want to say there's one that is less than $150 somewhere down here. So walking pads are pretty hot ticket right now. There's one that's $149. They seem to be very effective, and Urevo seems to be a quality brand based on what I have, lightly researched so far. So that might be something to consider as well. Another item I was curious about are the Rebounders. I use a rebounder multiple times per week. It's excellent for the lymphatic system, and it's just a lot of fun in general. And here I see the Kenzone one is actually on a Prime Day deal. The smaller 40-inch is $75.99, so $76. That is a really nice price. I actually have the 48 foldable mini trampoline and the 48-inch, excuse me. And currently that is on Prime Day deal for $105.59. So 106. That is a good price. I believe I paid $130 for mine. And so $105. This is a really fun piece of equipment to have. It can be folded down to be very compact. And it's just been a quality piece of equipment that I am using on a daily basis. So I wanted to check out those Rebounders to see what their Prime Day deals looked like. The last thing I am noticing is this Renpho Smart Scale and Tape Measure Set. $38 for the two. They sync up to the same app so you can keep track of all of your measurements when you are on your quest for health. I really think this is a good deal. Smart scales are not cheap. They're not perfect, but they are a useful tool, as are these body tape measuring things where you can keep track of your results more consistently. Are there things on the Amazon Prime Day deals that strike your interest? I'm really curious to know. If you would like to support my channel and use my Amazon link down in the description box below, I would be very grateful. It does give me a tiny commission while not costing you any extra. So if you choose to use my link, I really appreciate that. If you haven't already, I would love to have you subscribe. Again, let me know what Prime Day deals are interesting to you in the comments below. I'll see you in my next one.